What's up, weight cutters and babies? Thank y'all so much for supporting our gaming site. We partnered with busr.com, and if you use that promo code /cuttingweight, I would appreciate y'all for signing up and betting. Now, you might have lost money because I told y'all to choose Anthony Joshua. That's not my fault. That's his. He had all the things to win on paper. And plus, that's boxing. But we're back another again to tell y'all, busr/cuttingweight. I appreciate y'all for signing up. Look, you get 100% free play off your first deposit, right? It's 100 premium. What it is it's a premium online gaming site that offers sports, casino, and horses. Look, if you type in NFL 100 free play, you get $100, right? That's just $100 free play. Anyways, so what you do is whatever you deposit, they will match. Example, if you put $500 down, you get $500 in free play. And the first 5 accounts that'll sign up using this link below, like busr.com/cuttingweight, you'll receive a $20 free bet, right? $20 free bet. Now, it's a lot of NFL games this weekend. You want picks? I got you. I'm not going to fail you, right? Like Jaguars versus the Bengals. You already know the Bengals are going to win. Like Washington versus Falcons. You already know the Falcons are going to win. Like Texas versus the Buffalo Bills. You already know Buffalo Bills are going to win. If you choose the Lions over the Bears, if you choose Cowboys over the Panthers, if you choose Colts over the Dolphins, if you choose Cleveland over Minnesota Vikings, if you choose the Saints over the Giants, and you got to choose the Titans over the Jets, then, of course, you got to choose the Kansas City Chiefs over the Philadelphia Eagles. They're coming off an awful loss. And then this is a tough game. This is the game you want to bet on, right? They got LA Rams a heavy favorite. They're playing the Arizona Cardinals, right? This is what you do. You bet against the Arizona Cardinals. Even
though they're a heavy favorite?
They're a heavy favorite, yeah. Heavy favorite, yeah. So then you got the Seahawks over the Niners. That's an upset. They got the Seahawks. They got San Francisco 3 points. Bet that. I guarantee you Russell Wilson is not about to have that in his house. So have the Seahawks over the 49ers. Then you got the Ravens over the Broncos. That's a good game. Then you got Packers over Green Bay. And then you got Buccaneers over the Patriots. And last but not least, on a Monday Night Football, you have the Raiders over the Chargers. Now, they have the Chargers up 3.5. I'm trying to tell you, take the Raiders. They're hot. And that's been Malik B picks. Please sign up on busr.com/cuttingweight. I don't even like Dan's energy from the start.
The energy's good.
No, you don't. You just sitting there like you on a short bus.
I look good and I feel good. Short bus gets there quicker. That's what I always say.
You look like you got that Napoleon Dynamite outfit on.
Nothing wrong with that. Great movie.
That's a great movie. I like that movie. Hell yeah. It's a classical.
You're trying to tear me down. You're just building me up.
I'm not trying to tear you down. I'll never tear you down.
I appreciate that.
Now, last time y'all were here, Dan and Keith, you sent me a top comment that said, Dan and Keith should start their own podcast, and it was only 4 likes.
Yeah, almost as much likes as the videos itself.
Yeah. Nah, we had like 200 likes that.
It was close.
It was 4 and 200 is a massive.
That's a good ratio, though.
No, it's not. Okay, so let's say if y'all did like do a spin-off podcast, what would it be called?
Well, when we do the second episode of the spin-off.
Second episode?
Yeah, because the first one, I mean, we kind of took control.
Yeah, it went great.
It went really good.
It's like y'all never a lot of good chemistry.
Y'all was never.
Evan was there.
It was. This is not an episode 2. This is episode 1. You don't have that. This is Cutting Weight.
Oh no, ours is Weight Cutters.
Yeah, Weight Cutters.
No, that's the name of the guys that watch the podcast.
No. It's our podcast name.
Yeah, and they pulled up too.
They can pull up, yeah.
You told me you had trolls.
Yeah.
People trolling you.
Bro.
You
had haters, bro.
Okay, you want to address them right now?
Nah, man, we ain't gonna give them validation, man, because that's what they want.
That's what they want. You just gonna ignore them.
I'm gonna give all of the trolls validation.
Now, you had a Reddit. You sent me something on the clip.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So they said, you're my little brows.
Little brows on the mic right now, dude.
Little brows, bro.
Everything I say can be ascribed to little brows, please.
All right, well, look, this is what we're going to do. I call it Shiesty Records. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I mean? Ooh. So, yeah, it's hard. Yeah. You know what I mean? SR, you ain't a senior over here. So, do you want to go first or you want Rolly to go first?
I'll go first.
You go first?
I'll go first.
Get some shit off your chest then, man. All right, go ahead.
Fire in the Kids subreddit. I know.
Not this again.
The last thing you want is for me to address you directly on a podcast. Damn. That's the last thing you guys want.
Oh my God.
Yo. But I made some promises. I have to follow through with them right now.
Oh shit.
Last time I was on, I say I spilled the beans. People on Reddit, they're really kinda mean. But where Malik failed, I'm gonna soar. Here is the beans you were looking for.
What?
Malik sitting there, yeah, he's smiling. Even though he was on Epstein's island.
Ooh.
Fighter in the Kid crew, they were all there. They took a flight on Epstein Air. I have a picture. If you're squinting, you can see them playing basketball with Bill Clinton. Tune in next time for more dirt on the shelf. And no matter what happens, I will not kill myself, okay?
They try to get it.
That was what was that about?
Yeah,
That was a little aggressive at the end.
Yeah.
You were
Well, you know how they
naming-
did Epstein. I don't want them thinking that I would ever
You're the
do.
new
So if I
Epstein.
get iced, they know it's you.
I'm not gonna ice you. Why do you keep bringing another podcast name up on my podcast? What the fuck is going on, bro?
It's real.
It's all about the Fighter of the Kid subreddit. You know, giving the people what they want.
Whatever. Stop bringing.
Wait
that
one
shit up.
second. If I can just really quick, I'm coming for your heads. Let me see real quick.
Oh my God.
Jenny Tools 2462 and
This is why we
Eden Lockpicker, Eden Lockpicker. I'm coming for your ass. You only have 24,000 karma. That's nothing to me.
Damn.
What does that
Get your
mean?
karma
24?
up, bro.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Get your karma up. That shit can't even go all the way
That
around.
can't even
boy.
go all the way around,
You
bro.
got
That shit
21.
is.
That shit, you need 360 to come around full circle, baby. Get your karma
They ain't
up.
got full circle karma.
That shit go around halfway the world,
Damn,
man.
he doing a 180 on it.
Damn.
All right, well, that was Lil McDonald, whatever your name
Will
is.
McDonald, dude.
All right.
We gonna have to run that beat back, bro.
Yo, yeah, we got it loop, man. We just
Salute
gonna keep it
that.
going, man. Damn. Oh, you wanna go Lakeisha? Oh, this is
No,
Lakeisha.
pop it off. You can pop it
Oh,
off.
shit. All right.
Okay.
That's our new, that's for cutting weight. That's our new, like, sound now. Yeah, like you cutting, like, some scissors. Yeah.
Okay.
Cutting weight right now. So that's every time we hear a fire bar or a fire joke, we just let me get right. Let me pull out the belt.
Damn.
Let me get right. You might as well go, Lakeisha.
Okay.
It's falling.
Here we go. Here we
Yeah.
go. Eat it from the back.
What?
Ay. Eat it real fast. Ay. Eat it from the back. Ay.
What?
Eat it like snack. Ay.
Huh?
You in the rear, have no fear. I touch my toes, I feel your nose. Your eyes is closed or else is pink, ho. Gucci coochie. Louis purses.
Yeah.
Dick is hurting.
Yeah.
Leave the coochie squirting. Now it's open. If your money long
Yeah.
and you find I'm flirting.
Uh-huh.
Broke niggas back. Close the curtains. I got the facts back and the math stat. I make my ass clap.
Damn.
I flap the jack stack.
Damn.
If you hot, take your jacket off.
Ooh.
If you lame, go home, you need to jack it off. Grab your balls, turn your head and cough. You got a hernia. I never heard of ya.
That's Dr. Bars.
Eat it from the back.
Ooh.
Ay.
Eat it from the back. Oh,
Ay.
shit. Eat it from the back. Hey. Eat it from the back.
Let's
get the
Oh.
hook.
Eat it from the back. Hey. Eat it from the back.
Lakeisha
Oh.
back in the building.
Oh.
You
Lakeisha,
want that
I
rap?
like that hook though.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like if Future
Eat it
was a
from the
woman.
back. Hey.
Yeah.
Eat it
She's
from
a
the back.
hurt woman.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hernia.
wants-
She's scoring right now.
Yeah, she
Her
grabs
name
your
is
balls.
Past.
Her name is.
Or is this you telling her?
Yeah, what
eat
to
it from
do?
the back.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
wow,
no.
it can go both ways.
It can
I
go,
mean,
but
because
Bars
of the
is
concept,
bisexual,
because of the
goes
concepts
both
of this
ways.
podcast,
Right.
the conversations we've had.
Yeah.
That's where my brain goes.
no, hell no, don't go over there on that end. I was looking at Lakeisha. It was a lot of pause. Like you said, go home and cough, balls, hernia.
Bro, you gotta hear the. I said, if you hot, I'ma take your jacket off.
Yeah.
If you lame, go home. You need a jacket
Jacket
off.
off.
Jack it off, bro. Shake weight.
Double entendre. Don't
Ooh.
even ask me how. You know.
All right, Malik, you go ahead now.
Okay,
You have a lot to follow here.
Yeah.
I do. Look. Life moves slow, so I like ass. I like standing still. I like getting cash. I drink it out the cup. Don't even need a champagne glass. I really do last. See Johnny, I will blast. That's my homie. Johnny from the street.
You're gonna kill your homie?
Why would you kill?
Hey, sometimes you gotta up it on your homie. YNMF Melly. Okay?
Shooting
Fuck
Yo,
it.
yeah, I'm shooting him, bro.
What did he do?
Bro, sometimes you gotta shoot your homies. YNMF
Okay.
Melly. You know what I mean? Why you interrupting my bars though, bro?
That's the question.
It was a very great
Yo, so what? Sometimes dudes you gotta up the chopper on.
You gotta put the pressure on your friends.
Damn, bro.
Okay.
All right, look. I mean,
Just pull the blinky.
I pulled the blinky out. Hold on. Look. I'm in my girl's car, doing the dash. I'm in the streets, bruh. Skip the class. I like Mario. I like to smash.
Luigi.
I like throwing assists. Call me Steve Nash. I've been in quarantine. I've been had a mask. I like to up the blicky. You see that camera flash. I'm on. That's enough, Evan.
Wow. Stop the fucking
That's
beat,
enough,
bro.
man. You say eat it from the back. Hey.
Eat it from the back.
Hey.
That was great.
Eat it real fast.
Hey. Eat it real.
Eat like a snack.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Dan, next time we have you on here, you got to stop feeding into the Reddit. God
It's
damn, this
fun.
this bit been going on long enough.
No, it won't. It won't go on long enough until you have more views. You have as many subscribers as the Fighter and the Kid subreddit has.
How many do they have?
I
don't
probably
know.
probably more than 12,000.
Shout out to Turp God 907.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why y'all shouting out? What are you talking about, Keith?
Hey, you know, they be getting at me. I had to let them know I see you.
Yeah,
you know what I
dude.
mean?
What happened?
I don't know. They just be coming at me sideways sometimes.
A lot of them are very
But they,
positive.
They low key believe in us.
Yeah, dude.
You know, they
They hate you.
yeah, they hate
do
you,
not
but
like
they
you.
believe in
Bro,
us.
why they hate me?
I don't know, man.
Oh, because they was like, yo, give up the... It's so many people be like, yo, give up the gas. Give up the gas.
Literally,
Spill
what
the
do
beans.
they want you to say? Like he was on Epstein's island? Like, what do they want?
I don't know, bro.
Did
They just,
he rigged the election? Like, what do they want from you?
it was like, spill it now. Spill it now.
He was in the Capitol building.
There was one comment that was like, bro, you must not. Oh, life is rough since you left Fighter and the Kids. I was like, what? You don't even know me, G.
You blossoming. You got the new jacket.
Oh, shout out. Hold on, time out. We got to shout out a couple of things. You see this hat? This is Hood Series clothing. This is my guy, Dre. Yeah, shout out. He got the B. He throwing up the B sign. Also, shout out Contender Clothing. Send me a whole pack. Yeah, they sent you stuff as well, but I just figured I wanted to wear the shirt for.
You wore his.
Well, it's called Lover and the Fighter.
Okay.
And then also we got to shout out,
That's actually a good name for a podcast.
That's cool.
Lover and the Fighter.
bro. stop
Oh,
saying
dude.
it. So yeah, it's Lover and the Fighter Contender merch. Go get theirs. They send me the pack. I got to send my homies Jamar and Evan theirs. Also, we got to shout out Luke Skywalker. Thank you for the art. Y'all been seeing the art that he's been drawing.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's nasty with it. He said he'll draw Evan, but he don't know what he look like. So we're gonna send him a picture of this on the belt.
Okay.
And he gonna
And the
do
belt
work.
is falling
It
apart.
got sparkles.
You got sparkles on the.
Because we shining.
Yeah.
Over here at the Enterprise. But welcome back.
Hey, we here.
This is another episode of Cutting Weight with Malik B. The Hood Black Panther Jamar Neighbors is out of town again doing work. The boys stay working.
Man.
But to fill in always the fan favorites, I don't know why they're the fan favorites, but we got Keith and Dan in the building. Let's clap it up again.
Brett, get at me.
I look good.
Oh, man, every time I invite y'all back, I always regret it.
Why?
I look good as hell, dude.
The views are going up, man. We pumping the views. We pumping the likes.
Oh,
pumping
while
the
we're
comments.
doing shout out Marlboro cigarettes. This is a shirt that they used to give out as a gift if you bought enough packs of Marlboro cigarettes.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
a nice shirt.
Wait,
and
wait,
you
made-
got a lot of buttons
You got
unbuttoned.
a lot of chest hair, too.
One more unbuttoned.
One
man.
more?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
think?
You look
I
like-
appreciate that.
Yeah.
See, most people would say button one more up,
No,
but
no.
you make me a better person.
Yeah.
Well, you look like Eric from that 70s show a little
That's
bit.
great.
So like when you wear a shirt like that, I can't respect you.
Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I think it's a good shirt. It's
Yeah, but
good patterns.
it never always when you want to like please the woman, you gotta go.
You have to wear a shirt that says lover and a fighter.
Fighter. Shout out
You're
to
right.
Contender
That's how you
Clothing.
please a woman.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Contender Clothing. You know what I mean, hey, also I think it's a discount code. I don't know yet, but
we'll get there.
I'll let you know.
This podcast is doomed
We'll
to
put
fail.
it in the comments.
We'll put it in the comments. It'll be below. You said
You
what?
can't remember a single thing. You don't have any. You
like,
have no. You are truly a goldfish.
What's the
And not only
shirt's
that,
name
not only
again?
that, but I had no idea about any of this. and that's the real problem. You know what I mean?
They send me.
I just hear
Oh
about
my
things
God.
live.
Oh,
Always
yeah.
some sort of promo code
The
somewhere.
last episode, you're like, yeah, Keith had COVID. You're like, you had COVID, bro? What the fuck?
No idea.
I forgot.
You're
I was
like,
like,
bro,
bro,
I have a family. You can't do this.
Oh, can I address something I forgot to bring up? Last time when I pulled to the podcast, I was here early, and Malik showed up, and he was having a conversation with his mom on the phone, which was a very funny conversation.
Appreciate
but
that.
during that conversation, you called your mom bruh.
Yeah, she called my
I
mom.
heard that too.
My mom calls me bro. Yeah, we have like she's like the funniest person, dude. Yeah, she was like, "What's up, bro?"
bro.
And it's like, "Bro, you what are you doing, bro?" And I'm like, "Bro,
It's so funny.
She's like one of the funniest people I know in my life. Like she's so hilarious. If she wasn't scared on the camera, like not being on camera, I do like sketches like my guy Preacher Lawson and his mom.
Yeah.
And you will see how funny she
Just
is.
the
Like,
fact, the
she is.
clip that I heard, she was so funny, and then you just kept calling her bruh, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't an act. You actually have like mental problems. You have to
goddamn
call
mental
everyone.
problems.
It's like schizophrenia. It's like
No,
hood
no.
schizophrenia. No, not schizophrenia. Tourette's. You have hood Tourette's.
How do I have hood Tourette's
You
by calling my
can't not
mom?
say bruh.
And I call her bro sometimes.
It's cool.
It's like, bro,
Bruh,
whatever
bro.
I feel in the moment.
Bruh.
Yeah. She said as well. Say it back to me. Listen here, bro.
It's a love language.
Do you call your girl, bruh?
Nah, hell no.
Okay.
She'll never.
Oh,
nah,
there
What
is a
about when
limit.
you're mad?
Nah, I don't never.
No?
I can control my bro.
Okay.
If you get a bro, I can control. You gotta, it's
meter.
levels to the bro. You gotta know when to like. I don't like that.
It's tonal.
Yeah, it's
What do you
tonal.
call your girl?
Babe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's babe. I like simple nicknames. Like I call my girl Babe, my mom Bruh, I call my pops D, my sisters like nicknames.
D for dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I shorten
I've
it up.
never heard of.
Yeah, I shorten it up. Yeah, because I'm from the South, so
Yo, D.
it's like my mammy and daddy, right? So it's like
Interesting.
that's how country it is.
Right.
So like I think when I was a teenager and I had my friends around, I used to say daddy a lot, like daddy,
And
daddy.
roast you.
And then he didn't roast me. It's just like it dawned on me when my friends I was like, Daddy, can I go?
And you're
I
like
stopped.
17.
I was like, yeah, hold on. You know what? Hey, D. And he kind of like started like, reacting
Accepting
to
the
it.
growth.
Yeah. Accepting the growth. Pretty sure if I'm 20, in my age, grown man calling
Hey,
my
daddy. Yeah. Daddy with the E.
What's the word for like grandparents out there?
Papa and
Yeah.
Mima.
See, that I respect, but there were always kids where I was from where it's like there's a big Portuguese population, and I think it's like vavu and vava is what they would call grandparents. But if you had like 2% Portuguese, they would like try to play it off and be like, "Oh, this is what I call my grandparents." It's like just say grandma, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at what age? Like, what's a cool way to say granddaddy?
Grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think granddaddy's always cool.
Granddad.
Granddaddy.
Yeah,
what
like,
my
'cause
granddaddy, right?
You just got to put something in front of the daddy.
What? Oh,
It can't
so
just be
you just can't be daddy by
you know
itself.
What I mean? Granddaddy's
Okay.
cool. It's like, oh, it's the old guy.
What
It's
about
just-
Big Daddy?
Big Daddy's cool?
Okay.
You know, it's like a rapper. Sounds like a rapper.
I'm not about to call Big Daddy if
Big Daddy.
he'll be BD to me. I'm like,
BD. But that, I mean, then you don't know what kind of D is B, you know?
You know, what kind of D he be?
What kind of D
if
would
he
he
be
be?
D?
Yeah. What kind of D is the B? You know, it could be.
Interesting.
I know you're
Yeah.
trying to go, Lakeisha, but I need you to get out that mind
I'm
frame.
all right.
That was on
Lakeisha's
some
gone.
battle rap
Yeah.
shit.
That
What kind
was.
of D is
What
the
kind of
B?
D? I got the B.
I got the
D,
A, B, C's and the D.
What's good, bro? We had to take a real quick, slight break to remind y'all that, look, we need y'all to bet. You want to bet this weekend? There's a lot of great games this weekend. We're talking college football, NFL games. You can bet on busr.com/cutandweight. Put your bet down. If you sign up for free, if this is your first account, you will get $20 free gameplay, right? And if you want to bet this weekend, they will match you. So let's say if you put $100 down, you get $100 free play. So either way, sign up at busr.com/cutandweight. Hey, shout out to Summer Madness. You brought up battle rap.
Yeah.
Do y'all watch battle rap?
Oh, sure.
What's his name? Rap.
Which- oh, me-
K-Shine and
Hollow the Don.
Hollow the Don.
That was the
Hollow the
weakest
Don.
battle. Though.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The hardest battle was
I haven't
Chess
seen any
and
of the
Easy the
recent-
Block Captain.
Okay.
This guy named
Chess
Easy.
is always up and down to me.
Yeah, he throws up. He's like
Yeah.
Willie Beam in a battle rap.
Big time.
He throws up, and then when he throw up, he starts snapping.
Yeah.
He's about to throw up in the first round.
It's great.
That's always, it always weirded me out. Like you have like a real like routine before you play a big game or do something like in an event. Like like Willie Beeman throws up. Charles Barkley, I guess he had to do something in the locker room. LeBron with the powder.
Yeah.
What would be yours? like routine if Lakeisha would go into the booth.
Lakeisha?
And she about to lay down a big track.
She got to go. She got to buy a purse. And
Yep.
she got to rob a nigga like, in a hotel.
at the same time.
Yeah.
All that before
Hotel.
she.
Yeah, she'll like.
The hardest place to rob someone. Cameras everywhere, front desk.
Well, no. She'll call him in the room and then take his wallet.
Oh,
get
shit.
the credit card, go get the purse, show it to the
I like
booth.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Put
What
in
about
that
you?
work.
What about you?
You heard the bar, right?
I heard the
Okay.
bar.
Before I do what? What's my pregame before I do what? Lay down a track?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Go on
What?
the subreddit.
Yeah, I was
What's
gonna say to get in the zone.
Bro, Mountain Dew Code Red, okay? The Call of Duty kind. I mainline that. I fucking put it in a spoon and I cook it up and I shoot it into my veins, first off.
Straight up Mountain Dew.
Straight up Mountain Dew. I put on my adult diapers. I tell my mom to be quiet. I yell to my mom
Eat your
upstairs,
boogers.
be quiet.
What do you call your mom?
Ma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mom, okay. Eat your boogers, watch wrestling.
Yeah, watch wrestling.
Watch wrestling.
Watch wrestling. And I complain about it online. I watch.
Just live
not
in the
only an adult who watches wrestling, but then I complain about its
On
quality
Twitter, yeah.
online.
It's so fake. AEW.
This thing that was made for 12-year-olds is pissing me off.
Hey, I met a wrestler outside my show. He's like the AEW champion.
Oh,
He's
yeah?
like in that new league that looked like WWE, and he's like big as hell. And he had his girl with him. Her girl, she's CJ Perry.
Okay.
And like they're so cool. They came up to me talking. I was like, "Who the hell are these people?" And they were such characters. And then I didn't find out till the next day online with Mike Falzone, our homie Mike, posted like, "Yo, my favorite wrestler."
Oh,
I was like, he
cool.
was at the show. I talked to him for like 5 minutes. You know, him and his girl. And it was like, "Yeah, if you don't want to come to a show, you know, just let us
Pull
know."
up.
I was like, "Oh shit." So
You
yeah.
should get into wrestling.
Yo,
Mayweather
that'd be
did.
great.
What do you mean?
Like he beat up the Big Show. You get
Yeah.
into it for a little
But that's
bit.
whack though.
No.
Okay. I have a question about this. I don't watch wrestling, but I feel like it's one of the weirdest things to be not the top at.
Oh,
Like, you
yeah.
know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
those
Like,
guys have horrendous lives.
No,
a
but,
lot of them.
but I just mean like if you're at the top, right? If you're in the main, WWE, is that what it is?
Yeah, say it like
then
that.
it's like, oh shit, that guy's awesome.
Yeah.
But if you're like anything
Second
below
tier.
that, then it's just like that guy does that. Like that guy's trying to do that for a living. You know what I'm saying? Like
got
every
you.
other thing. Like if you're a songwriter, you're trying to like, oh, I played a cafe, or you're a comic and I'm just trying to get my first spot at this, whatever. Right? It's a little bit more normalized.
Yeah.
But if you're like a mid-tier guy that gets paid like $200 to show up and like slam in front of like
In
80
tights,
frat bros,
yeah.
like that's a rough
look.
look.
That's
You know what I
tough,
mean? Everything
yeah.
else is kind of accepted.
Yeah.
That's a weird one.
But it was like a movie that this girl like never gave up on her dreams, and
Yeah.
her and her brother didn't make it, but she did. But he stayed doing
Right.
the wrestling bottom tier, and she like went with her brother, and then Vince McMahon came and sought him out.
I think because it's not like real. So when it's fake and it's not pro, it's like very weird.
Oh, did you guys watch the Donald Trump commentated MMA event?
No, I did not. But it
Oh,
was wait,
dude.
it was an MMA event. It was
No,
the-
that was the
boxing. It
It
was
was the
boxing, but it was
boxing, yeah.
MMA guys fighting.
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha,
for the
gotcha.
most part.
What about it?
It was so funny, dude. He was just like, he could have been sitting in his living room. That's how much energy he put into commentating. And I think it was Junior Dos Santos who was next to him and was putting all this energy and just trying to throw the ball. And he was just like, wow, they're great fighters. Like, that's all he really could contribute. He's
saying.
like, they're great
Well,
guys.
why would
Wait,
you have
what
Donald
fight was
Trump
that?
commentate though?
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Oh, it's
He
all.
doesn't-
I mean, it was a funny move.
Oh.
Like it was. I didn't like. It was so incoherent and made no sense at all. But it's like they probably got a lot of buys from it. That's why.
Because of Trump,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, are
he's
you
a
kidding
bag,
me?
bro.
Yeah, of course.
but he's commentating.
Yeah, but still, that's
They
what
love
I mean.
him.
That's what they tune in to hear. What you think they're tuning in to watch? Like Anderson Silva box Tito
Yeah,
Ortiz?
you're right. You're right.
Oh my
Or
god.
fucking Evander Holyfield versus
Oh,
Hector.
Vitor,
Yeah, that
Vitor
was
Belfort, yeah.
that was really sad and awful.
Speaking of, I gotta apologize to the fans. Is this my? Let me pan to the camera. I told y'all on our new betting website we got a sponsor, busr.com/cutandweight.
Oh, that sounds like it's
Busser?
on the up and up. Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds like an up and up website.
I told people to bet on Anthony Joshua, and I put it in my story, and people bet.
Why would you do that?
Well, here's the
you
thing.
don't even like
I
him.
don't. You know I don't like Anthony
Right,
Joshua.
why
Hey,
would you-
Well, again, brother. Jamar, we argued through text, and I got to apologize to him personally when he gets back on the podcast. The reason why I went with Anthony Joshua, because boxing only takes one punch.
Right.
You get knocked out at any moment. But this guy has, Usyk, he has a chin, and he's like small, short, and he has boxing ability. So all Anthony Joshua had to do was walk him down and continue to put the pressure on him. But he thought he can outbox him, and he couldn't see the left hand all night. And I saw from round one, I was like, ooh. So I just want to personally apologize to the Wickers and babies who was in my DMs. Like, man, bro, why? And I was like, well, but thank y'all for using that, the promo code. I appreciate y'all. Continue to do it.
Do you get data of how many people use the promo codes?
Huh?
Do you get that data in front of you, like how many people use your promo code?
Well, the company will tell me.
They will? Then they haven't yet?
Huh?
I'd be interested in seeing those numbers.
About what, the cut and weight code?
You should post
yeah.
the
You
numbers.
should post the numbers.
Those
What do you
numbers.
I'd
mean?
be interested in seeing the numbers.
Well, like 12 DM me personally.
Okay.
So that's 12 on the books right,
Right,
there.
12 pissed off people. That,
Well, yeah, that's on the up and up.
Right.
okay.
Yeah, 12 people. Look, you trying to shit up. Huh?
I'm gonna
No.
give advice next time so you could parlay.
Yeah, I'll do that
something into
too.
a
I'll
W.
help also.
Because I would never. I don't even like Anthony Joshua. I feel
can't
like I
stand
could
him.
beat him because he's not a natural fighter.
You-
As
yeah,
a
yeah,
natural
yeah.
fighter, I know what natural is.
You have a solid
Oh,
core, and that's
shit.
really what it takes.
As a natural fighter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
he's a learned fighter. You could tell it's like he's like
He was fighting
punch.
all. You know what it was? He was fighting. This is how he was fighting. It was, how like when you learn a new punch. He was like, "Oh, I can't wait to do this,"
Yeah.
and he was waiting. I'm gonna throw it. Watch I land. Watch I land. He was fighting like that all night,
Yeah.
just watching, trying to throw that punch.
Did you see Canelo though? That little the
The
weigh-in?
little
talked about
skirmish.
Yeah.
Dude, Canelo has the biggest little guy energy of all time.
Why did your toe point up when you?
And then you were like,
it
"This is
went
a
under with
skirmish."
skirmish. Yeah, like,
Okay, not squirmish, the skirmish.
I thought you said skirmish.
No, squirmish isn't the word.
A squirmish.
A skirmish.
No. Also, shout out Sarah Squirm getting SNL.
Oh yeah.
But
that's-
anyway,
Oh, that's y'all homegirl.
by the way, this is a chain grip right here. Very
That's
powerful.
powerful.
But anyway, not as powerful as a gable grip. But anyway, yeah, the skirmish was really
What are you
interesting.
saying right now?
What do you mean?
What are you trying to say like about his locking?
The chain grip?
Yeah.
Right? It's pretty strong? No, it's strong like the gable grip. But anyway, the skirmish was pretty good. It was
I'll put
interesting
you
to
in a
watch.
Guillotine, bro.
Wait, what?
You know me.
A guillotine?
Yeah.
Oh, like a fish?
That's that's a hood headlock.
What's that?
That's the hood headlock.
Put him in the L.
Yeah, the guillotine. Yeah.
Yeah, I take a nap there, but not because I was joking, because I was tired. I was bored.
Oh, you sleep in the hood?
I'd be asleep there.
Okay.
Anyways, to continue, what were you saying?
It was interesting. So Canelo said that he said something about his mom, and then the guy was like, "No, I didn't."
He brought up the cheating.
I wouldn't be surprised if Canelo just made the mom thing up, because Canelo really has like small angry guy in it. Well, he's a
Yeah.
redhead, so that makes sense.
And his voice doesn't match his
it's
fighting
so
capability,
funny,
which is
dude.
like it's hard to respect. Honestly,
It really is.
There's
yeah.
been times where I'm like, I need to get in the ring with him, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to.
Yeah, the voice.
What was the press conference where that guy came in after Canelo's fight? The guy came in to challenge him for a fight, and then Canelo's like, "Hey, I fuck you up, man.
Demetrius Andre Boo Boo. He was like, "Get out! Please stop!
I'm going to fuck you up, man."
Yeah.
Like the way that he
Like, fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Fuck you, motherfucker. It's always
like a sharp
it's his
Filipino
favorite diss.
guy.
It's like his only diss. It's
That's
fuck
it.
you, motherfucker. That's the only one he's got.
Motherfucker! Yeah, him like,
it's
nah.
great.
Yeah.
He looked great though. That was a fast ass move. where
Oh,
he
dude,
just
yeah.
Bomb, bomb.
And he fucking
Yeah.
got that wasn't a lot of what, but
Did
it
he
was,
smack him and cut him, or was that a
I
punch?
think it was a smack.
Okay,
I think it was
That's
a smack.
worse than getting punched to me.
Definitely.
I have inside information that he got cut from the shades.
Okay.
Well, the shade's pushing into his eye from the hip,
you get
right?
smacked. Yeah.
Like how he says, I have inside information. Caleb Blant said that. Like on a press conference. He's like, "Yeah, those are the shades.
He did
I have
say
inside
that.
information." From
Also,
the
it's
press
like the
conference.
shades didn't jump off his face and punch him.
I also have
What do you
inside.
mean?
I have
Inside
all-
information from
How
the
is
press
that
conference.
how is that information?
This
How's
is
that
also-
pertinent?
This is also breaking news.
Oh my god!
It wasn't. Caleb Plant didn't say anything about his mother. He said, "You're a cheating motherfucker." Yeah, because every time you bring up the Canelo tacos, he gets so upset because that's like a blemish on his record. But people
Right.
will, Canelo fans will ignore that.
the
But
tacos.
the taco is steroids.
Oh,
He was like,
okay,
"Oh
gotcha,
no, I
gotcha.
ate some tacos and steroids." And everyone in this camp, like JoJo Diaz, got caught on steroids. And Ryan Garcia's in that camp, and I'm not trying to allude to anything. I'm not trying to say they're on steroids, but the people who got
You're
caught,
out of the game, dude. Say it.
Nah.
You
I
have to
see
say
these guys.
Spill the beans.
Nah, I won't say. I'm just saying it looks kind of suspect if everyone in that
Canelo was on the flight to Epstein's Island. I'll say it right now.
I don't know. anything
You
about
know,
that.
Canelo's also good at golf too.
I'm sure he is.
He was in the celebrity golf tournament. I was like,
He beat-
how's
he
he
beat
kill?
Steph
He got
Curry.
an eagle, and I was like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
I saw him beating up Steph Curry in the golf tournament. I was
That's
like,
wild that these athletes are like.
And Steph Curry's nasty
Yeah.
on the golf
Yeah.
course too. So
Yeah.
if he's fucking him up, he's really good.
Bro.
He said, I watched the interview. He said, all I do is golf when I'm not boxing.
It makes
Like
sense.
it's all I do. He's like, it's my favorite thing to do.
That guy's in Guy Heaven.
a guy Evan.
You know, he's in Guy Heaven.
Oh, Guy Heaven.
yeah, fucking up.
Because Evan golfs.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
you golf too?
It's like it's peaceful up
It's-
here.
If I could golf all day, I would.
See?
But if I had 100 million in the bank like he does,
Right.
but
That's
I'm
where
a little
you-
shy of that. So I get
Golf reminds me of chess. It's such a patient sport.
You don't know how to play either of them.
I know how to play golf.
That's what reminds him of it.
I know how to play golf.
Golf reminds me of another thing I can't do.
I do both. I do both supremely well.
No.
Okay, I'm kind of like I'm a sponge. Once you gotta show me one time, and I like
What's a sponge?
a sponge.
What's a sponge?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Square pace?
Yeah, SquarePants.
Pesos.
SpongeBob. See, we had real cable at my house,
Oh,
so
you guys-
we
you had
watched
a Spanish?
SpongeBob.
Oh, you had a
yeah, we
Spanish.
watched SpongeBob SquarePants.
But that was just your brothers like doing some game.
But your parents are putting on a puppet show. It's like,
SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, dude, this is like spin-off.
man, I love the TV.
Look at this guy with the glue again. I love that pace.
Man, look at him.
You go to school, like, do you guys see the episode where they're telling me, don't worry, the lights are going to come on soon? And they're like, no, we didn't see that episode.
Are you trying to allude to a poverty joke?
No.
What are you
No, I
saying?
know you grew up fine.
No, I grew up in the hood.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I'm middle class.
Yeah, you were middle class, certainly.
Did you have to
would
walk
walk-
to the hood?
Yeah, I walked to the hood. Yeah,
I feel it.
because it was all the athletes were in the hood.
You took a razor scooter there.
Nah, I rode my bike.
Okay.
Did you get dropped off on the neighborhood right next to the hood, and then you?
Nah, I biked all the way down to the hood.
Okay.
And then I just like stay there, and I always ride my bike back. But the hood is only fun when you know you have a better place to go home.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how I love it. All right, y'all be cool.
All right, man.
See y'all
Hold it
tomorrow.
down.
All
I'll
right,
be back.
bro. I'll be back. It's only fun when you know you can go back like, whoa, shit.
Jesus Christ,
That
that's
was
cold.
crazy.
The hood is fun. And it has dope smells, bro. It has like smells like of a AR just getting let off.
Yeah.
You ever smell like the gun? Yeah. You ever smell like, Black and Miles?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. It's
Sure.
like a lot of bro, you smell,
It like
Cat.
sometimes hallways smell like school too. Like you would smell like school, but you would just be in the hood. But you would actually just be in the hallways
In the
of the
hallways.
hood.
Interesting.
I think it's asbestos.
This is a great time to segue to BMF. BMF just came out, man.
Oh, yeah.
Are y'all learning anything about it?
On what
Stars.
platform? Stars, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what other shows are on Stars that
That's
are
the Black HBO.
yeah, the Black
Black
HBO because
HBO.
wasn't Empire on Stars also?
Nah, hell no.
No, it wasn't on.
50 was beefing with
Okay.
Empire. That's how you know it's a black network. 'Cause,
Oh, that's cool.
They said 50 Cent is creating his own like a Hulu channel on.
Oh, God.
I'm with that.
Hey, but why not?
Yeah.
Even if it's the same show over and over and over again.
Right.
He's giving black actors chance. Shout out to my guy Christian who's on BMF.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
I figured you would.
I don't have a TV.
Is it good?
It's great, man.
Okay.
8 episodes. All about history, black mafia family. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
Okay. How they came up in Detroit and they like put drugs all with the rappers. They was like, man, it's bigger than this. They had a whole industry built off cocaine and they got surrounded by the rappers and the street dudes. I was like, man. But all it takes is one guy to snitch
Yeah.
and the whole operation goes down.
Mm-hmm.
So they had
Interesting.
informants. They got Big Meech locked up. He's still out there.
Yeah. I know Big Meech.
This is a take. This is, you know
Oh,
Big Meech?
really?
The real
Larry
Big Meech.
Hoover?
Yeah. No, not
No, you
You
don't
don't know
Larry
Larry
Hoover.
Hoover. You know,
No.
you see, not like a Rick
The
Ross.
real
score.
Big Meech.
The real
The
Big
real
Meech.
Big Meech.
Yeah.
That's
Where,
cool.
where did you meet Big Meech?
Oh, out and just he owes me like a couple favors.
He was big in Florida though.
Yeah, he
Trick
pull up.
Daddy.
Trick Daddy would come see him. They check in. You check in with Trick. Trick lets me know.
Trick
in
lets you
Florida.
know, right? So it's
Yeah.
kind of like a middleman.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
Okay, well,
yeah,
there's a
I
lot
get
of Haitians
updates.
down there. You said what?
I get updates from Trick Daddy.
Oh, did you
Trick
get that
Daddy.
update? Speaking of current event, did you get an update when Trick Daddy said Beyonce can't sing?
Yeah, he wasn't wrong on that one, honestly.
Wait, whoa,
Really
what the
funny thing to say.
Yeah.
I don't know
Wait,
if he's right or
hold on.
wrong. I can't judge singing, but it's one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
What he said was fair. He said she's like a 88 singer, like level wise.
If we're rated like 2K street
Yes.
rate. Okay.
Beyonce is good because she's a good all around performer.
Yeah.
No one's touching her, but singing ability, she's right.
She's a C? 88 is a C, right?
No, 88 is a B plus.
B
Not a B plus.
Yeah.
90 is a B plus.
No, 90 is an A minus.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you? Wait, did you just say
Did you
an
go to a
88?
difficult school? Jesus Christ, you were like
88
AP
is C.
classes.
Yeah, AP, man.
His teacher was also a sock puppet.
88 today.
Man,
Yeah.
I think he was saying like her singing ability. There's people who are seeing her like Jasmine Sullivan is running her around circles. Whitney Houston, Kelly Rowland could get in that ass if she wanted to. But all around
Her
package,
backup singer?
yeah, Kelly Rowland could blow. But her backup singer, no one is really like seeing Beyonce as a whole. Like you're not seeing her the entertain. Like it's kind of like looking at Kevin Hart. Is his joke writing ability the best? No, but all around package, you're not seeing Kev. Yeah,
Right.
And I think that was a fair statement. But Beehive, they get mad with any type of
I
criticism.
can't believe you just said that, bro.
Yeah,
On this podcast. And you stood on that.
I'm standing on it. He was Trick
I like
Daddy was
that.
100% correct.
I like that.
Yeah.
Bro.
This is
Beyonce-
honestly, if we get the Beehive after us, it could be good.
I don't like, and the reason I prefer Solange over Beyonce because Solange is friends with Michael McDonald, and Beyonce has not gone on record as being either way.
And Solange sings for your soul.
It's true.
Yeah.
That Solange album,
Seat at the Table?
yeah, that was good.
So good.
That was good.
Yeah, that's a dope song to like cuddle to.
Yeah.
Speaking of cuddling, man, y'all want to talk about like
Man,
dudes?
that the weather shift in
The
LA,
dude,
dude.
yeah, you want to talk about how it's cold outside?
Cold
and
outside, baby.
Man, Monday morning,
It's fall right now.
I looked at the outside and it was gray, and I was like, I'm staying in bed, man. I'm like,
2 days in a row we didn't have the sun.
yeah, and here's what's happening. It's cuffing season.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's when
I thought that starting like November.
No. See, cuffing season
Global
starts
warming.
now
Global
because
warming.
you got
It's
to
different in LA though.
No. You got to lock them down now. Women will try to lock a guy down now so she could go to Halloween Horror Nights,
Yep.
and then
But that-
Thanksgiving, and then
Hollywood-
Christmas.
Hollywood Horror Nights starts in September, late September, right?
Right, but you
Well,
want
you
to
have
get
to put
it
in the groundwork,
Right.
Malik. What are you talking? You're not
You
going to
can't
meet a
just-
guy a week before and be like, "Hey, can you pay for this $100 ticket, please?" This is not how it works.
Yeah. So she started in late summer.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What? School me, because I'm lost. What is women out here doing?
Okay, so
Okay.
So remember, this all revolves around Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
That's the
It
important.
start-
Not even Queen Mary in Long Beach.
No,
that's
no.
the first holiday
Initial-
that women.
Why would you like set a goal or set a date for Halloween Horror Nights?
Do we have to explain everything to you?
Okay.
No, because
So-
Halloween is big by itself. So that's not even like a holiday she wants to
I
be
can't even
cuddled.
talk
She
to
does.
Will you talk to him,
No.
please?
She wants. Okay, Okay, so
Man, how the hell you know this and I don't?
Of course.
it's
I mean,
in
it's
the
obvious.
manual.
A manual for what?
Oh,
Cuffing
Evan,
LA
when is
cuffing
cuffing season?
season.
I don't know when the season is.
Thank
It
you.
starts after Labor Day. That's
Directly
why you stop
after
wearing
Labor
white.
Day. Mm-hmm.
You don't wear white after Labor Day.
I continue. All right,
Okay,
I'm
that's
trying
why
to
you don't know because you're wearing white.
I'm trying to follow you, brother. Y'all out here
Okay,
dressed like
right. We're in
suave.
fall colors because we're ready.
Yeah.
You got to be ready for cuffing season.
You have to be ready to
So
get
wait,
them
so
away
when a
from
woman,
you.
okay, go ahead, go
Okay,
ahead.
so it starts into summer, right? Hot girl summer. What that means is they got people on deck. They're building their rosters,
The
up,
roster,
right?
of course, the guys are as well.
Guys are as well. They got the rosters, right?
Yeah.
And now they're going through and skimming through to see who's going to be here for harvest.
Right.
So
There's a deep kind of like animalistic nature to it where so
Who's a
it's
protector?
summer, we don't need shelter right now. Food is aplenty. Right. And then as the seasons turn, as the dusk becomes dusker.
Is that a word?
Yes, it's a poetry. James Joyce said that.
Okay.
The women have to, and the men, some of them have to couple to stay warm.
Let me ask you this. So you brought up an interesting point. So in the summer, high girl summer, women have a catalog.
Yeah,
cuddle off.
they got a roster.
But they know who they're gonna like cuddle with.
Yeah, so
potentially
their main guy. Every girl has a guy that they absolutely want, but he doesn't want her all the way because he's doing the same thing she is.
Right.
So they're not committing to each other.
So
he has a roster. She wants him, and they're both number one on the list, but they can't commit to each other because then they have the rest of the team. So right now, roster spot A is filling like 70%, and then the rest fills the voids.
Gotcha.
That's on both ends.
Both ends. Okay.
So
when do they meet in the middle?
Well, this is what they're doing. This is what women are doing now. So by Labor Day, women have to get down, like how football season is. You have to get down to 53. Women have to get down to 2 to 3.
2 to 3.
And
then of that 2 to 3, it's who's most likely to take them to Halloween Horror Nights.
Yes.
So this guy, he knows he's a guy. So basically, the Horror Nights is a formality because he knows.
Once you commit to Horror Nights, you're
done.
with her until
it's a ceremony. Okay,
It's a
so now
ceremony.
you with her until
And they're
when?
dead on with that.
Probably.
Halloween Horror Nights is like the ultimate because they're
That's
scared, and it's kind of like it's
shows
cozy
you-
out.
it's
You
a
get the
$100
warm drink,
ticket.
and you're scared. So then you go close together. It's
Yeah.
a hot ticket for
Yeah.
sure.
It's a hot
And then it lasts until at least Valentine's Day.
Right.
So
I didn't know that.
I mean, because think about it, like New Year's, you want the kiss. Valentine's Day, you want the presents. Christmas, and then Thanksgiving.
And it's all
Halloween.
cold and cuddly.
March is Women's International.
Right, that's when they get back into. So by
Right.
then
You're
they're-
gone.
Yeah,
You're
You
out
know,
of
so
there.
she's
they're
back.
gonna start little arguments, and you're like, "Where's this coming
Right.
from?" It's because they're trying to get out.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is their
This
cycle.
is a cycle right
Yeah.
here. So,
March is men's Halloween Horror Nights, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
That's
spring
our
break. That's our shit.
That's our shit.
That's
okay.
yeah.
Okay, I got it. So let me follow you a little bit. So when women, let's say they dictate the relationship, because that's what you're saying, right? Because they're gonna choose. You're gonna get chosen.
No, well, yeah, you
Because
get.
she has 2 or 3.
Well, she's already chosen,
Well,
so you should already know by now.
okay, so let's say she chose you, but she also has 2 or 3 on the side.
Right.
Does she still entertain those guys?
If the number one isn't giving everything, yes.
Meaning like, okay, so after Halloween Horror Nights, he got lazy. That's when.
Well, no, during the summer, like our defense mechanism is emotionally unavailability, like
Yes.
emotional unavailability. So
Correct.
like that's how you get out. Like if you're not trying to get cuffed up, you just got to be numb, right? And then it'll just bounce off you. You'll get what you can, and then you have
it's
to
like a
survive
bulletproof vest.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have
gotcha.
to survive the winter on your own. But once you say, it's like once you reveal how you feel. And that could be any emotion. Like, how's your day? It was great. Like, you just have to be short. Like, oh, it was cool.
Yeah.
That's it. But once you're like, it was cool. Me and Malik and Dan and Evan had this great conversation. Like, you can't do that because that's when she'll like latch on and then you're done.
Even when you get to Halloween Horror Nights, I never show a hint of emotion.
You gotta
So what
be-
is she like?
That's how you
she's
show.
scared.
She's going
and-
like,
gotta let her get
I'm
scared.
I'm walking by. I'm like, what are you scared about?
Yeah.
What are you
gotta-
scared about?
Yeah.
then
And dude will come up with a chainsaw. I pull a strap on him.
Yeah. Get very violent and aggressive.
that's a lot. They search your Halloween Horror Night. I went with a
Not
couple
everything, dude.
What?
Not everything. I'm very comfortable with my body. I get a gun in there one way or another.
Yeah.
We've talked about this. Crew's
Yeah, we
very
talked about
comfortable with all cavities.
homies.
We gets it in, bro.
You are a mule.
I could totally see him playing like
Yes.
a mule in
a
a
little
movie.
22 in that thing.
Not a Desert Eagle, dude. I got the decal on
With the
me.
long sniper scope.
She's like, why did you bring the silencer? We're in public. I'm like, I just thought I should have it.
Scope
Better
on
to
this
have
long.
it than not need it. than need to
All
not
right, the
have it.
silencer was for me. That was for me.
Especially with that shirt.
Yeah, the silencer. That was. I just throw the silencer away.
Now, okay, let's go back to the women. Okay, so you got Universal Horror Night, right? Hollywood Horror Night, right? Then next is Thanksgiving.
No, next is Halloween. They want you to dress up like some stupid fucking thing.
Oh
You
yeah.
never.
So they wanna
I
be
never.
the-
I don't dress up
right,
anymore.
right, because
brother.
you've been opting out.
Well, no, because like I wore. This is the top 5 lamest thing you could do, right? It's on Halloween night. You have your costume on.
Mm-hmm.
You link up with a chick, right? You spend the night. the lamest shit is the next morning is putting back on that costume.
All you have is you gotta get in the Uber with the costume.
With the costume on, I'm like, oh shit.
And then you got a cat whiskers right in front of your face.
They're like, why are you putting the makeup back on?
It looked too weird with
It
the whole
looks
ensemble.
weird. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be a dude with a cat outfit and no makeup.
On November 1st. You see what I'm saying? So I don't dress up. So
I agree.
I'm gonna follow you though.
I don't
Go
dress
ahead.
up, but that's what women want. They want to embarrass you, to show this is how they flaunt you. Like this is like them being like, look what I got.
Wait, so you guys don't dress up at all?
No.
So you
No.
go to a straight up Halloween party
No.
and
As
be
myself.
the only motherfuckers
As
not dressed
myself.
up?
I don't go to Halloween
I put on
parties.
more
And
regular clothes.
It might be a black thing because we also go to pool parties not to swim.
Yeah.
Right.
But
I
black people
understand
don't
that, but
Swim at all.
black people, they
but-
dress up though.
okay. So my question
Yeah.
is, why don't you dress up?
well,
commitment.
Well, also,
No,
it's-
I don't mean like let's.
I'm always myself.
Halloween is a whole favorite holiday. Let's just
Yeah.
get that out the way. They want to dress, and no disrespect to all the babies
Oh
out there.
yeah,
that
now
wanna
we're
dress up.
freaking. Now we're getting into the meat of things, dude.
I don't
No,
wanna
let's
dr-
not have another one of these.
Okay, let's not
Because
have one of
last
these.
time it was just
Yeah, no, man.
It
Let's
was
say
like-
how these
it was-
females be acting, dude.
Yeah, it was
Let's
just
talk about
it
these
became
females.
a real like
It turned
these like guys don't get enough voice in our society last time. So let's instead of going down that road again, I want to talk about the fact that you guys don't dress up and why.
I just told you why,
I didn't catch it.
bro. When you go, when you spend, ever since then, it was just lame to me. When I went home and I had the still as Buzz Lightyear the next day, I'm like, what am I doing? I'm a grown
So
man.
you're living your life based off of what you learned when you were 5.
And yeah, I just don't want to.
But I'm saying, okay, wait, let's say we have a big party here, right?
Yeah.
300 people, all the friends.
I wouldn't come.
You just wouldn't come. Oh, okay. Then if you don't come, then that's fine. I was more saying you'd show up to a thing, everyone's
would.
doing it.
Yeah.
You just wouldn't dress up at all.
you just dress up like Steve Jobs. You just wear all black.
That's cool.
Yeah.
See, that's still something.
Right, but it's low key.
But it's low key,
That's
yeah.
cool. As
You
long
don't
as,
wanna
as long as
commit
there is
heavy.
something, I think
Yeah.
that's the point.
Or just shirt-
But showing up being like, I don't dress up. I feel like that would be like
it's too cool for school.
This
Yeah,
would be
like
my
you're taking yourself
Halloween
too
outfit.
seriously.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, a windbreaker. I'm a basketball player.
Right. And so to answer your question in a very progressive way, this is their last resort to find a person to get somebody for the rest for that time period.
Well, okay, but what if she finds someone on that night? Let's say she goes to
Yeah.
Diddy Halloween party. Everyone goes to Diddy Halloween party, right? The Combs house, and she's aiming high, and then of course she's not gonna get there because then you have the Dreas, you have the upper echelon women,
Right.
And so she settled for a guy at least at the party. You got to
Who's
be
willing-
somebody
yeah.
to be at the party,
Right.
So she settles for him. Now that's when the relationship starts because he missed out on horror night.
Well, it could if the guy's willing, but usually on that night she's going to give up everything
Because she's dressed up like as
right. She's going to give up everything, and then she's going to lose her leverage. So once she loses the leverage,
it's a deadline.
yeah. So
Okay.
she's like, "Hey, I'm all in," and then that's a poker term. Like she's on tilt, right?
On tilt.
She's on
I like
tilt.
that.
She's
On
not
tilt.
in her pocket, so she's going to be like, "Here's everything." I'm just trying to but she's going to appear
But
desperate.
now you feel bombarded because she's
Yes.
she's throwing all this stuff.
Yes.
Hold on, I didn't want all this.
Right, so the guy's gonna be like, "Hey, I
just came to Diddy
can't
house."
take you
Like,
seriously.
hey, I'm
You're
Batman
just-
right now. You
Right.
gotta leave me alone.
Yeah, you
Hey,
just-
excuse me. I'm Buzz Lightyear right now. You stay away from
Right.
me.
So the guy, it's a risk, but if she catches you, she's good for the next 6 months. If not, it's a cold winter.
It's a code. Okay.
But isn't this all like instead of like isn't this just basically everyone wanting what they can't have, right? Because it's like that girl, right? Super hot girl.
Yeah. At
She has
Diddy house.
50 guys that would want to be with her, right?
Yes.
But then she's looking for the one guy that's kind of blowing her off.
Right.
Right. And the same goes with a guy. It's like a guy could have, multiple girls being like, I want to date you. But he's interested in the one girl that's not showing. And then he's like, I got to figure out what she likes. It's like
Right.
that. I feel like it's less of this is how girls are, this is how guys are. It's more like everyone wants what is hard to
can't have.
get.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Right? So like when the girl that you don't really like that much is throwing herself at you,
No.
then you're like
I kinda
not
do-
committing. And the girl who the guy's doing that is like, no, I like that guy. Right? Isn't it always just kind of like I want what is hard to get?
That's to a child. What kind of fucking games are we playing?
No,
I'm
it's not
real
a game.
guy.
Yeah.
I'm
But
like-
no, it's like the general conception of being a human being. You always want what you can't have. You always want $1 million. You get $1 million, then you're like, I wish I had 5 million. Right?
They
It's
call
like
it
the
the
same
hedonic
concept.
treadmill.
That's where dudes get caught up because if you really want her and then you can't have her, but then you potentially like just say you find a way to get her, then she has all those red flags.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I was chasing you, you didn't want me, but now you want me now, and then you have to deal with that. No,
Yeah, you know,
man. When
she's
people
running for a reason.
yes,
But guys are the same way. Guys do the
no.
same shit. Guys go, I don't like the girl when she's like immediately throwing herself at me.
nah. If I like you, I
Sometimes,
like you. Yeah,
sometimes that happens. Like,
I don't know what kind of guys you're speaking about, but I just know like, I can only speak on how I deal with women. And if I like you, I like you. If you don't like
Right.
me, I'm not about to chase you.
Right.
You know, you tell like, look, I like you, but you're being too much extra right now.
Right,
Let's like
right.
ease into it, and she'll peel back.
she's got to ease into
You
it.
know, guys will communicate.
Because girls want titles, and they don't like.
Yes.
You got to work up the title.
You got to work.
This
yeah.
is insane.
No, it's not.
This is like,
They want titles.
Yeah.
chicks are crazy and they're chasing guys.
No,
and then
they're
guys,
not crazy.
Guys just decide when they let them in the state.
No,
Well,
that is
let me
what
bring a
that's
voice. Let me
happening.
bring a voice to this. So this is what I do. First date, sit down,
Don't
put
make this
put a
long.
hunter's knife on the table, look at her in the eye, put it in her hand, put it up to my throat. I say, "What are you gonna do with this?" If she cuts my throat, she's not the one. If she doesn't, I say, "We breed now."
So back
And
to
that's
your,
the voice
back
we
to,
needed.
Back to what you.
That's
back
the
to-
clarity.
That was before
That's
the entree got
clarity.
here. That's what they ain't all the appetizers yet. This motherfucker.
Yes.
No, we're not
love
saying
this guy,
that.
Marlboro
Women,
Man.
There's not saying women or anything other than like, hey, this is what's presented
Thank you.
to us, and so guys don't. That's our pussy. Relationships are our sex. We don't give it up as easy. So like a woman
girls-
doesn't have to give up sex. That's
the
their
bonus.
control.
That's the bonus.
Relationship is our control.
Yeah.
So then
You're
if
saying
it
that
meets,
girls-
then it.
Give it up.
No, he's basically saying, look, you take sex out of it, right? Because you only have, in a relationship, you only have sex like 10% of the time. You're usually dealing with the person.
Yes.
Right? Women want, the guys, we want our space. We want to make sure, like, yo, we have our options open. But all women like, oh, relationship title, boyfriend, they want to tell someone else, like, I have something I can hold on to. Guys, we're very picky with that. I don't just jump in and out of relationship. The hell with you.
I can't
Right?
get into bed with no headboard.
Thank
Like,
you.
it's
You
just-
gotta understand how you gotta get to know me. So
Yeah.
that it's kind of shocking that you say it's cuffing season for guys, and then October, November, December, January, February, and then they break. That's 5 months of commitment.
Yeah.
And then I can't. We'll get to that in a minute, but hold on, let me get back to that. So. Guy, we're very stingy with who we give our time to, especially if I'm going at night and I'm like, yo, okay, I've been over here for a month now. I feel like I can call you my girl. No, maybe I'm a little bit, standoffish.
Right.
So it take me like 3 months for give you the time.
Yeah.
It's like a 90 days.
It could take years.
Exactly.
It could take years
some
of
guys,
you just being in the pocket, like building slowly.
I say 50
this-
years minimum.
It could take 10 years.
something. And my brother, my friend's like dad, he's been with his girlfriend for 29 years, and they just got married last year during
That's
the pandemic.
awesome.
Yeah.
Why did they
Because
get
it's a
married?
marathon. It's
Why
a
would they
marathon,
get
not a
married?
race.
Huh?
Why did they get married?
Because he love her.
What? No, but I'm saying like
That's a beautiful
Like,
love story.
beautiful-
That's a beautiful rom-com.
See, I don't even get it though.
Bro,
you're
yes.
with them for how many years?
29 years.
So you're 30 years
Swear to
in a
God.
relationship.
Yeah.
Without signing papers.
Yeah.
Why sign papers?
Because he wanted to give her girl. Listen, women want to be married, and he was like,
Right.
"Listen, you know what? I'm gonna do that for you, boo."
That's a beautiful story.
That's a beautiful-
And look,
yeah,
you got to
ceremony.
also look at the age of the relationship. When do you start really figuring out life? At age 30.
About 30, 40 years old.
Right. So once it hits 30, it's like, yeah, we're ready for this next level.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you figured things out at 30 because from 0 to 15, you're a child.
Yeah, the relationship's a child.
There's not 30. The 30 years is not a magic number. It's that most of that time is in adolescence, where like your brain is developing. So you're only you stop growing and your brain stops developing at like 24 or 23. So it's like you got a good like 7 to 8 years of like you're finally an adult.
Right.
He was already an adult, then spent 30 years, then married. My only question is if at that point, what does signing papers mean?
They weren't in love. That's like the end
So
of
they
their
weren't in love
love
before?
They were in love, but that's like that's the last conclusion. Like you
Yeah.
went to the final stage,
And it's a
And you
good
had the
gift, too. It's
Yeah,
a good
exactly.
anniversary.
Like,
Hey, 30, let's run
and
it.
I thought it was dope
Take her to
because
the
she
courthouse.
didn't see it coming. She was cool with them dating all those years. It could have been 40 years. They were cool, but the fact he was like, I'm gonna do something for my girl.
It's 30.
I'm gonna call her my wife, and that's it.
Meet me at the altar in your
that's
white
beautiful.
dress.
Thank you, Jagged Edge. I think that was their wedding song.
Yeah,
but my
absolutely.
friend, and he was like, bro, and
Was he
it
the
kind
ring
of
boy?
Now it wasn't a ring boy. It kind of brought light to him.
Hey,
He
if
was
it's
like,
30
bro,
years, that's a ring man. That's a ring man.
it kind of brought light to his situation. He was like, bro, I want that.
Yeah.
Because it's someone for everybody.
Honestly, that's a beautiful
So
story.
he didn't know for 30 years.
No,
But
he
it-
knew.
Nah, he knew,
Oh.
but it was like,
You
man,
just chilling.
Yeah,
What-
bro. They could have broke up at any moment. And then it walked their way, but separate ways. But the
and-
fact that he committed, he was like, man, this is my girl, this is my wife.
But he didn't commit to give her the option to leave at any time she
Thank
wanted
you.
to.
She could have left at any moment.
That
That's
is
what she-
feminism at its highest peak.
Thank
hey,
you.
You're more than welcome to go explore whatever you
Thank
want.
you.
Oh yeah,
It's
I'm
an
not
open door
saying I'm not
policy.
saying you shouldn't, but I'm just more curious. It is funny to me after 30 years. It's like it's a funny not funny thing, but it's like bizarre after 30 years. You're like 65 years old to be like, now we're gonna sign contracts
Man,
to do
listen,
this. Like
just
it's just funny.
imagine the communication in that relationship. Because I already know at year 15 and 16, she was like, we've been doing this for 15, 16. No. Like he had to talk her and probably guided her like, babe, you can always, the door is always over
What you
there.
doing?
If you don't like what's over here, baby, I'm trying to give you all of me. Right? She's like, but I want all of, but I don't want a paper behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm giving you all of me. But
We don't need contracts.
We don't
This
need
is
contracts.
This is real deal. Like
Yeah.
this is real business.
we got
here.
street love.
So
and that's
then,
street love.
when you do street love, so then when you sign the contract later,
See, the funny thing is, you two are so full of shit.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
It's
It's all
so
about
funny.
it.
It's
It's
just
not
really
full of shit
funny.
at
But
all.
it's really
No,
funny.
it's
That's
really
really
funny. Street love is funny,
It's
but
really
everything
funny,
else is
but
the
everything
truth.
else is absolutely batshit crazy.
No, it's not.
this is
That's
a
real
normal
street
thing.
love.
Look, it's like
You know
it's-
what's so funny? You act like he was the only one who's doing this. It's so many other people out there at 25 plus years
Yeah.
that are not married.
Oh no, I'm not saying you
common
should.
law.
I'm
They're
not
just
saying
common law. That's
no.
basically
This is not hate on your dad at all.
That's
I was
not my
making
dad.
a comment.
My dad married.
Oh, who was
It's
this?
my homie's dad. Yeah.
Oh, just your friend's dad.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't making a comment that he shouldn't do it or should do it. I just thought it was funny to do it 30 years down the line, as opposed to like early or never do it. But to do it so late is like a funny thing to me. I was
Probably
just
did it for
curious.
her.
That's
that was
locking
dope.
in the fourth quarter to me. That's like
Bro, coming
that's
through in
zero.
clutch
Yeah,
time.
it's like that's a clutch move.
Yeah, because he could have easily passed it off. He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm going
See,
to
I bet
continue
he
to
was
wake
starting to lose her, and he's like, let me lock this up. He's like,
No, she ain't gonna go nowhere. What's she gonna do at 65?
I was just about to say,
Where
how
you gonna go?
After
see,
29
there it
years.
is again. There it is again. There it fucking is again. That
Okay. At 65, you're basically being like, hey, I'm gonna make you a widow, baby. Like there's no time left.
You're bringing up death, and I don't like that.
Look,
No,
you
no,
guys
no.
are bringing up misogyny because it's the same for him. Where am I gonna go at
Thank
65?
you. Thank you.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm here.
Thank you. And they're down south. That's street love. That's
Yeah,
Texas.
that's real love right there. That's a beautiful rom com.
Bayou
And-
love, baby.
That's like
swamp
Romeo
love.
and Juliet. That's the hood
They
Romeo
got
and Juliet right
swamp
there.
down there, dude.
Swamp
You know, I'm
love.
on your guys' side now.
That's
That's
that
swamp
Bayou
love
love.
right
It's
there.
a Bayou love. And listen, I know plenty of people that have been married early and they got divorced.
Oh, I'm not saying that marriage means anything. That's more my point. Is like the relationship's locked.
Yeah.
It's funny that they put
I
a
think
label
they-
on it
they-
30
they-
years down. It's
They
just funny
probably
to
did
me.
it for their grandkids.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. You
Malik,
probably-
do you believe in marriage?
I like street love.
Okay, you're more of a street
that
love
street
kind of
love.
guy.
Gucci man.
Hey, Gucci man.
You're like
Gucci
Gucci
man.
man.
Oh, Gucci man. Look, this is a perfect example. Been dating this girl for like years before he went to prison. Then when he went to prison for 4 or 5 years, he gave her a meal. She flipped that and made $3 million. He was like, when he got out, he was like, I still not gonna commit to you just yet.
Because it's just 3 million.
It's just
only
3
$3
million.
Right.
But then she started she was helped him with his like 1017 label. Then he started finding talent. Then they had a baby. He was like, you know what? Guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and get married.
But here's what he wanted to see.
What?
Is Gucci Mane came out a brand new person.
A clone.
Yes. It was basically a clone of himself.
Yeah.
He wanted to see if she could keep up with this new version of himself.
And you know how long that takes?
It takes some time.
Thank you. But she was waiting.
You're adjusting to not only finding because this is new Gucci Mane. He needs to know himself. But once he knew himself, he's like, can she keep up with me? And he's given the option to opt out easily.
Opt out
And I think that's fair.
We went to jail. He was like, look, hold this down for me. Like, yo, do whatever you want with it. Now, most women, right, get a meal. What they doing? Oh shit! I don't think I'm gonna start.
spending it.
I'm gonna start my own. I'm gonna start my own skincare line.
You can't help yourself.
It's there, bro. It's there.
No,
talking about?
is he saying
I'm not-
women are business owners? Yeah.
I'm just
He said,
saying.
what's the first
funny.
thing they're going to start?
their
a
skincare.
business?
Yeah,
Start their
exactly.
Oh,
skincare.
yes, we're misogynistic because
Start
women
their
want to
skincare
start businesses.
I could
There's
easily
nothing wrong with
I
what
could
you
easily
just
say,
said.
spend it, give it to our homegirls.
I said
buy
spin it. I'll
cars.
take responsibility. But he said businesses. He said, that was on me.
I did like he was just underneath Malik going, see, we're not. Look at, listen to what he said. No, listen to what he said.
I thought he was gonna say.
I'm fucking dying.
Because
Anyway,
this is what I was ready to say. Because he gave
Oh.
her money to clean it, and I was like, not in a misogynistic way. Clean the money, not like.
I get what you're saying. I get
That's
what
what
you're
I was
saying.
ready to jump
Because
into.
Fair
when you
enough.
go to
So
jail,
good.
the cops raid your spot.
take everything.
and they freeze your account. So
And
she
guess
could-
what? If you're married,
Yep.
then it's contractually
you.
liable
Yeah.
to be
Thank
on
you.
some shit. And
So if you know you're doing crime, you know you're
And
gonna
you
take
not
that
on
risk.
contract,
Stop.
good.
I am the sole
Yeah.
proprietor of this LLC. I don't want you right around. You just keep the street money. So that's what he did. So in order, she could have easily like start a business line, could have bought her 3 Bugattis, did all that shit. She was like, you know what? I'm gonna flip
flip
that,
it.
and I'm gonna help his business and his label because I still want his music to go on. We putting out mixtape, babe. We putting out CDs. Oh, we gonna start you on a YouTube channel.
going to
We'll get that
Iceland.
YouTube money. We're gonna start clothing lines. Hey, I'm gonna get you young talent. She did all that while he did a 4-year stint.
Burr.
And he came out. He was like, babe, what's happening? Oh, here, look, they ain't number 3 million. Remember that meal you gave me? Look at 3 mil. And she was standing there. He's like, babe, you shouldn't have. And that was it.
that's a queen right
That's
there.
a queen. Now she was thinking like, oh, he gonna marry me soon and all that. They got married 4 years later. Had a baby before that. He was like, bro, let me see if you can raise my kid, you know? And I'm gonna put out an album called Granddaddy.
I just don't see, and this is just my personal, I don't see the connection between like business and your partner really. I don't think there needs
Really?
to be. No.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
No, I think your partner just, I mean, like, insofar as they support you like emotionally, but it's like, I don't care.
I don't know. I think after a while, like you have love, and then your relationship is like a
Finances
business.
come into play. No, no,
She's
no.
like
Finances
your
come into
CEO
play.
Or CFO of the business, and you guys operate together.
I like that.
I think
Yeah.
that mindset is like kind of toxic because I think that people are like led into that where it's like when I see people on Instagram being like, my partner is my like business like fuck. It's like just have someone that you enjoy being like.
Right,
It's
but you
too
all-
many things. It's too much because when you start thinking in that way, you start to forget about the actual like foundational shit of a relationship. To
Right.
me,
The foundation has to be built within the first few years, and then you build on that. You're building something together, and I mean, finances are a huge
part of it. But the happiest people I've seen are like doing their own shit.
I want to bring up an example because I watch Real Housewives, right? So it's this girl named Candace on Real Housewives of Potomac, right? And her mom is the breadwinner, right? Now the girl's husband, Candace's husband, he's like a chef.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't make money.
That's
and all
awesome.
that, right? So she used to like live out of her mom's mansion. Now they have a new house, and like he like got fired or whatever he quit. He became her husbander, her husband / manager.
Yeah.
And he's not getting paid, not getting money. He's making sure she's like on like, yo, I got a video shoot, making sure you have all this, getting stuff like as a manager. But
playing
this
the
is where
backseat.
it teeters, right? Because not only is he's the husbander, he also is the husband. Like she's complaining to him,
Right.
talking to him
Yeah,
crazy,
exactly,
and it's just
exactly.
too much. And that's why I feel like women don't know how to handle that.
Yeah.
Because if it was a dude, right? That's all everything.
I just hid behind my
I'm ready.
name.
I'm ready to defend this.
hold on,
This is good logic.
Thank you. So, but dude, let's say my wife was my wife-inger, right? And it's I wouldn't complain. I'm like, oh, my wife gonna take care of it. Hey, babe, I need you to take care of this.
Right.
Because women get shit
Right.
done.
So you don't think that you would have any issues with having your wife also be your manager?
No, but look at Gucci Man. Gucci Man, he made his wife.
But that's
his
the thing. You have
manager.
these examples of these people where it's like you don't really know the inner workings of their life. A and B, they're fucking rich celebrities.
She was a stripper before he went to jail.
Okay, but wait, before he went to jail,
She was a stripper.
and
That
then he
girl's-
gave her $1 million.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, at least after he went to jail, she's rich. She has $1 million. He's already
That
rich.
was
It's
an
like
investment.
Thank you.
into
That was an
her.
investment. though.
definitely. I'm not saying it's not, but it's just like it's all these fucking like annoying. I see the way some people go when it comes to conceptualizing relationships and how it's like it's literally fucking commodified. It's like this is gonna be like
Well, that's
thinking
why
of
you don't get married and have contracts and shit, because that's what complicates things.
But I agree with you on that. But it's like, then why would you complicate your life at all and just completely separate church and state and be like, my financial life is my financial, like my business or whatever I do for my career is there, and then my partner is here, and never the twain need to meet. I feel like that's when people are the happiness, because whenever that shit gets intertwined, when one starts failing, the other also starts failing.
Do you think a city girl is going to agree to that?
Absolutely not.
No.
But also, are you against like joint accounts and shit?
No, that stuff's like fine and stuff. Like I don't really care about that, what people do, but it's like, and I don't care if like if two people who are together run a business or whatever, but it's like the idea that has to be like two people.
No, it doesn't have to be, but
right.
like usually that naturally blends up. But that's usually by the woman's choice, because if it was up to the guy just be like, no, I'm doing me. Like the woman is usually like, hey, let's have a joint account.
She want to be involved.
let's do this, and the guy's just willing to,
compromise. All that's fine, but it's like, yeah, I don't think that thinking of your partner as also your business partner is healthy in any way. I think that's like undoubtedly putting extra strain on the relationship.
I think that comes naturally though, like because you want like at the end of the day, I think you'd want a relationship to be interdependent where two things are working separately, but you want them to be able to function together. And so like hypothetically, even if let's just say your relationship blossoms and you guys are in a great relationship and you get married, you're gonna combine a lot of things. Now your comedy career and her writing career is gonna be two completely different things, and those shouldn't blend, but the goal should be the same. Hey, we're gonna save for a house.
Yeah.
And that's when you need to combine and go, okay, so what's the game plan for this? What's the game plan for retirement? What's the game plan for this? So on and so forth. So that's when you have to operate as, two heads coming as one.
It's just a conversation.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And mostly the conversation is like on a woman's time. Because like you said, a man will like, man, I'm just going to do me. But naturally a woman will like, hey, so, I got this idea.
Why do you think that is?
Well, I think because dudes are so.
Are you talking about a woman who doesn't work?
No. I'm talking about women. Period.
No. I mean, just yeah. Why do you think that is?
Well, because I with the do me attitude, like dudes are I'm a do me guy, right? I care about my girl, I care about my relationship, but I'm cool with doing me until that, but
why do you think dudes have a do me attitude?
Because I think it's just being a man, just hustling, grinding, being a natural grinder, and also being like, true to yourself. Do your own thing.
Do you think it's possible at all that because of like, and this is not for me to get on a soapbox or whatever. I'm just asking you, what do you think when I say if women have been systemically oppressed, that maybe because of that, they're not seen as people who are like, go out and do it and grind because they weren't given those opportunities for so many years?
Women are grinders though.
They are. No, I agree. But why did you just say that men naturally have
because
that?
we naturally
We're put in that position.
Yeah, exactly. Like we see like it goes from like generation from generation. So if I see like an older brother or someone getting it on it, like, man, I want to be like that, or I want to be like him. So let me just go and get to it by myself. And then I have a girl with me, and then my girl becomes my wife. I still have that mentality. I'm gonna do it myself. It's nothing rude to it. So she comes with have a conversation. Like, oh yeah, babe, I'd love to do that.
It's just interesting because it's like that has never really been my experience, and it's like I think maybe I'm just lazy or something. But I've never had the experience where it's like I'm the one grinding, and then my partner is the one doing nothing.
Well,
I'm not saying she's not doing anything. I'm just saying when she comes together, like, yo, I feel like it'd be better if we just make joints account, or I feel like it'd be better if we just put our money and invest in a house or something, like our money. Like, yeah, that's dope. That makes if she would be the first person to bring it up. That's all I'm saying.
In your experience,
do you think that woman would say that if she made a lot more money than you?
Yeah, because either way, you're still doing your own thing.
She still has expectations of you to fulfill that role, or she's going to get bored with the relationship and she's going to leave.
You naturally have to be a man.
I just mean more like if she doesn't look at you as the expert in that field. Like, let's say she's super successful in business, makes more money than you, and you're like trying to get going on something, right? Let's just say that. You think... You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if it's more of like whoever's in control monetarily or who is ever in control of like the expertise on making money in business versus like female male, because it's kind of like in a traditional sense, if you have a guy making all the money and then the wife is a stay-at-home wife, right? Right. But if you flipped it and the guy's, let's say, drives Uber and the wife has like a successful multi-six-figure job. I can't see her being like, yeah, please put your 20 grand in.
But I can't see the guy.
I can see her
going
being like, sure,
hey,
if you want, like, whatever, I don't care.
I can't see the guy walking over like, hey, babe, I was thinking,
if he's got to buy shit with her money, he will.
I don't know.
Right.
Would you do that?
No, I think what's
like,
gonna
imagine if you want to get like some nice shit for the house or for the pool or whatever. And you don't have the money to do it, but she does. You would be like, "Oh, I guess we got to link up accounts because I got to start buying shit."
Right? Hell yeah!
Right? I mean,
Well,
go ahead, brother.
I think you're right on roles, and it's not necessarily saying the woman is this or the
no, it's just money made, right?
But for an ambitious male saying that, he's saying, "Yo, I want to be the transmission," and at the end of the day, she's probably going to steer the boat because women are the more than likely going to pick where you live, pick the school. Like she's operating, she's the eyes. So you have to trust her because this is where your kids are going to live. This is like, guys don't give a shit. We could live in the hood, but women are the ones that are like, yo, we're living here. This is a nice, safe neighborhood. Look at the counters. Look at, this is great.
Right.
They're picking, they're making all those decisions. And the guy's like, okay, cool. Like, that's what it is. Right. Even if she's making the money, she's still making those decisions, and we're just driving the ship. You're making sure that you're the transmission for her to make lots of money.
Sure.
I like that. Well,
no, I just think it's like interesting because I've just seen so much more now, like a mixture. Because I grew up in definitely the more traditional sense, stay-at-home mom, the whole thing, and I was kind of like, I've just experienced more and more now a flip or a switch, kind of going back to your point, which is like women being given more opportunities, kind of like switching it a little bit. Now I have a lot more friends in the world where like the guy, the woman is hustling harder and making all the money compared to the guy, and it's kind of flipping the script a little bit, and it's really interesting to see how people adapt to that.
I mean, it probably I should have brought this up earlier, but it's like I grew up in the complete. My mom was a bricklayer and then
holy shit,
owned her own business, and my dad was like a yoga teacher.
Wow, that's amazing.
So it's like that was
completely like what we're all talking about is not even your normalcy growing up.
No, that's why I'm so confused by and why like my life now, like I'm just starting to learn those like the norms that they're talking about.
Yeah,
right.
Because it's so normalized for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, my mom literally like put a pantsuit on and made all the money every day, and then my dad filled his car with yoga mats to go to work.
So not only was your mom like filling like a natural like a traditional masculine
she had a hot
role,
bitch at home.
She was a fucking bricklayer. Like that's the heaviest metal job ever.
Yeah, no, and it's like a stereotype of like, she just had like some hot piece of ass at home, like some
yoga teacher,
some bimbo yoga teacher,
some yoga pants guy.
Was this in Cape Cod?
That's amazing.
It was in like Southern Mass, so it's like not exactly Cape Cod, it's in like New Bedford area.
So they're ahead of their time, essentially.
I guess so, yeah.
I think at the end of the day, if that is the case, then you're still playing the same role. You're just helping her navigate from behind the scenes.
Yeah.
The same way that she would help you navigate from behind the scenes. It just depends on who's driving. So the roles could change. You just have to be willing to,
Bro, you come on here and drop knowledge all the time, man. I appreciate that.
We
Like
out
people,
here,
weight
man.
cutters and babies.
They try to corner us as the toxic masculine, and then we flipped it.
I appreciate
we got the W, man. This is
that's great. And shout out to us winning good.
So this is what happened.
Final thoughts, right?
Guys, if you are ready to commit now. Go full in. Go buy your tickets to Halloween Horror Nights. Dress up.
Get it.
You got November coming in. You got Veterans Day too. That's a weekend where you have to take a trip. Then you got Thanksgiving, and then you got Christmas.
And if you decide to not commit, I want you to get your fingers ready, and I want you to go on Reddit, and you're going to be on there for a few months.
Yeah,
and you're going to wait. It's going to be a cold winter on Reddit.
Start on your summer body now.
Yes. Go on the Reddit sub forums for that.
Yeah, Dan, it's your last time on this damn.
Shut up.
It's your last
This fucking
goddamn time.
podcast sucks. You
Yeah,
suck.
it's your last
You're
goddamn
getting
time.
views.
Yeah.
He's
This
flipping
shit's
shit.
yeah, exactly. Every time you come on
Yeah,
here,
go
you
on
try
your
to be the
fraudulent
mediator.
betting site to fucking put money into the Kremlin's pockets. Go
Thank y'all so
ahead,
much.
guys.
Shout out
Kremlin.
Put money in fucking Putin / Betwin.
Don't you bring up illegal. This is a perfect legal banking.
You gotta log into a crypto site.
Yeah, log into a crypto site. You have to buy a coin called crypto math.
Yo, we're doing a special this weekend. Whatever you do, whatever
Yeah,
you
it's gonna
bet,
be
double
very
your winnings.
special.
You know, we're doing that again. But thank y'all for coming on here. Thank you for dropping gems.
Hey,
like
man, we
always,
out here,
brother.
man.
Thank you so much, Dan. If you want to
You're
say
a loser.
final,
The boat's gonna keep sinking, buddy.
okay. Thank you.
But
Appreciate
we're
it.
here. We're the violin players.
we are, dude.
You're the band. You're the band on the
Wait,
Titanic.
we're gonna jump off the Titanic to a better boat called the Weight Cutters.
Okay.
not
Weight Cutters coming out soon.
Weight
baby.
Cutters,
Episode
baby.
3.
That's not. This is, Jamar, please come back, brother.
Evan, we'd love to have you on as a
Yeah.
producer.
Wait,
First
what the
guest.
First guest and producer too. Like,
producer?
you know what I mean? We
Love
can make
that.
this shit
Wait,
happen.
wait,
that.
you already heard. Evan is mad busy.
Oh, you're busy?
Yeah, 100%.
We'll work on your time.
Yeah, we'll cut some stuff out of your
work out a rate,
schedule.
that's
We'll talk
fine.
numbers,
Okay.
see what you
Okay,
like.
Okay, great. I love that.
All right.
All right, thank y'all so much. Please like and subscribe to this podcast. Appreciate y'all.
Yep.